Welcome to today's session together. Over the last week, a number of things have been going on. On my phone, I've been getting certain types of ads on the television, certain advertisements have been displayed in the press and on the radios. So what I want to talk about today is simply an idea, something to refocus our minds and our hearts as we are bombarded by what the world thinks about who we are as human beings. So today we're going to look at what's inside counts. Now first we want to go to 1 Samuel chapter 16 verse 7. 1 Samuel 16 verse 7. And the Bible reads, "The Lord does not look at the things man looks at. Man looks at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart." And God will bless the reading of His Word. Now this verse was said to the prophet Samuel, who was the last judge of the people of Israel. But God could be talking to every single one of us today. You see, in today's world, image is everything. The pressure to be thin, muscular, handsome, beautiful, it never stops. And the cultural message is that we can always improve our appearance and do more. In other words, we're never quite good enough. That's the impression we are bombarded with day after day. Now the Lord may be looking at our hearts, but we sure do focus on the outward appearance. No wonder the normal state for most men and women is to dislike their bodies. So how do we change it? And that's what we're going to look at briefly today. So, how do we change this perception that the world has given us regarding our appearance, who we are? Well, first, we need to resist the cultural perceptions for beauty and honor your individuality. God created us unique, so let's stop trying to look like clones of each other and stop imitating celebrities. Second, stop comparing yourself to unrealistic media images. Remember, these images are typically computer altered. They're airbrushed, professionally lit, and the subjects use the services of professional makeup artists and hairstylists. Third, stop the inner circle from telling you how inadequate you are, that you don't measure up and will never be good enough. Silence that voice and fill your mind with what God says about you. He says in the Psalms, you are wonderfully made. Fearfully and wonderfully made. He delights in you. And if God delights in you, who cares what anybody else thinks? Fourth, find men and women who do not obsess on their bodies, but value what God values. Spend time with these sorts of people and turn the conversation away from body obsession. You know, the physician Luke was right when he told us that there is more to our lives than the clothes that we wear. So let's get off the scales and get on with our lives by making peace with our thighs and any other body part that causes us to hate our imperfect bodies. Again, why? Because we are fearfully and wonderfully made. God made us who we are. God made us in His image. So what's the problem? Join me next time as we look at walking with God. we'll use an example from Scripture of walking with God. I look forward to seeing you next time as we learn together.